Good morning and welcome to week 6. I just want to take this time real quick and go over our assignment for the week and then kind of touch base on everything else prior to today. First things first, thank you to everyone who got all their stuff turned in on time. I'm still missing around 20 or so applications. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, you might want to go check out the Fresh and Fit application that's on Canvas. Get that done because you currently have a 0 in the gradebook for it. All right, so knock that out. And then cover letter from last week is based on the job that you picked for that application. So if you did the cover letter but yet don't have a grade for the application, then you did something wrong. All right, so you need to make sure that you have everything completely turned in and ready to go. All right, so after your cover letter, you always want to make sure that you attach your resume, and that's what we're going to do today and for the rest of the week. All right, so I've got it down here for you. Okay, resume is the assignment. Look at the resume notes, create your resume, and then turn it into Canvas by midnight on Sunday. All right, so these notes are already on Canvas. I'll show you that here in a minute. All right, I've already talked about all of this, so just make sure you have everything done. All right, resume notes, look at those, create your own resume, and then make sure everything else is turned in as well. All right, so here's a couple tips for you. All right, resumes are only a single page. All right, you don't want to make sure, or you want to make sure that they're not longer than that. And it's only important information only because if there is too much information on the paper, that person whoever's reading it is just going to throw it away. All right, they want to make sure it's short, sweet, to the point. Make sure you are professional. All right, everything should be organized on there. No crazy fonts, no crazy colors, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you're positive whenever you're talking about yourself. Be factual. Don't lie on your resume because you will get caught. And then make sure you are clear on your resume. Now, these are the 6 parts that you need on your resume. So your identification, your objective and goal, your education history, your work or volunteer experience, personal data, and then your references. All right, those are 6 ones that you are required to have for this assignment. All right, so make sure you have these 6. I'll have my example up as well here in a minute. So here's your identification. It's exactly what it says. It's identifying you. So you want your name, your email, phone number, and then your address. All right, make sure you're putting everything on here as you see it. It is very important that you put accurate stuff. All right, so if it asks for your phone number, put your real phone number. If it asks for your address, put your real address. All right, you can use this resume for future jobs after you've turned it in for the assignment. Okay. Part 2 is your objective or goal, so it's your focus point of your resume. All right, you're showing your potential employers that you know what you want in a job and that you're familiar with that industry or field. And then your resume and objectives can speak to that. All right, so you want to make sure that you begin it with an action verb. So like I am seeking or I am hoping to join, so forth and so on. And I'll show you an example of that here in a minute. Part 3 is your education and training. Make sure you list the most recent first. All right, so since you're all at Independence High School, that will be the first school on there. Okay, if you want to put your middle school, you can. You don't have to. All right, but whenever you move to college, all right, your high school will drop down, and then your college will go right on top of it. All right. Part 4 is your work or volunteer history. All right, so whatever job you've done, make sure you put those on there, and you need all this information for each one of those. Okay. Uh, if you don't know the dates of employment exactly, just put the month and the year, and then a short description of what you did at that job or at that volunteer location. Okay. Uh, Part 5 is your personal data. So your clubs, organizations that you're a part of here at Independence or outside of Independence, maybe at your religious affiliation. And then you can list your volunteer work here as well if you did not put it under the work history. All right, if you put it under the work history, then you cannot put it down here. All right. Part 6 will be your references. So remember, these are the unbiased adults, the same ones that you put onto your application. All right, so make sure that you put those on here. If you don't remember who those same people are, that's fine. You can put different ones, but remember, no family, no friends. Just adults that'll speak positively about you, your teachers, counselors, previous bosses, all right? And then I went ahead and put this on here as well. So that way you must have the following: your identification first, objective statement, your education history, work and volunteer experience, personal data. You need to have 3 minimum on there. And then your references, you need to have 3 minimum as well. Okay. If you click this orange link right here, it'll pop up with my resume as an example. If you like the template of what I used, go for it. You can use this. Notice how everything is organized. All the black bullet points match up, and all the white bullet points match up as well. All right, they're not going all over the place. All my references look the same, so I have the names underlined. All the bullet points are in order. Their jobs are all right after each other. I've got their phone number, their email. Okay, notice it's 1 page. All right, I didn't extend it onto 2 pages. My identification is up here. All right, if you don't want to do it like I did it, then you can do it all in a row. All right, and I'll just extend everything down. But if you have a lot of information to get out there, then I would suggest to do it this way because it will give you a couple more lines to add stuff. My objective is right here, followed by my education. Then you've got the work history and volunteer history. So I put all 3 schools that I've taught at. So you have Independence, Roach, and then Barbers Hill down in Houston. Personal data, all the communities I'm a part of, so different memberships. And then my references are last right there. Okay. So when you're looking at Canvas, you'll go to modules. And then when you go here, you'll be able to see, oh, might help if I actually publish it. So I'll leave this student view for you. I'll go ahead and publish work. All right, now I got that fixed. Let's go to it. So modules, scroll down, go to the resume. That should be the last thing on there. All right, so now I've got it right here, parts to include. So you can click on that and I'll kind of give you a rough rundown of what all you need, just like on the notes. All right, so make sure you get that. If you need to look at it, look at it. The notes will be right here, okay? And then you'll submit your assignment on here as well. All right, so please make sure that you get everything done. Refer to the notes for help if you need it. And then if you ever get stumped or stuck on something, please make sure you message me and I'll help you through it, all right? Have a great day, a great week, and